You think I ought to call him and see if he'll come down $4,000?
I would. Why not?
What did you do, little Rick?
I mean, what's he going to do? Tell me no? Why all of a sudden I get static?
I don't know, but he has that camera where it turned off and just back on. I don't know what he done did.
Do what?
He was over touching that cable that's behind the guitar.
Shit.
Yeah, leave that alone.
Is it on?
It is now.
What? It wasn't on before?
No. It
Oh,
was
well,
a
fuck.
black screen.
I did good. I fixed it.
I turned OBS on, and all of a sudden that screen's black. Look over at you, and that's camera's off.
Are you on the
Then it
Twitter
turns
feed?
on.
Are you
No.
on Twitter? Well, get on Twitter and see if we live.
That would be a Twitcher, not Twit.
Yeah, what she said. Baby, on what? See, now you got this shit stuck in my head. Baby shark, baby shark.
Found us.
Are we there?
We're there.
All right.
We're live. People can hear us.
Yeah.
Last year's ad campaign was a success.
Well, we can
for
hear the commercial.
choicehotels.com.
Yeah. I want to make sure we can actually hear us, though, so I'm keeping my sound on until the commercials are done.
Right.
Okay. We'd like to welcome you to the Half Hour with Half Sack show. I am your host, Half Sack, with my co-host
Little Rick.
and Jazz.
Now let's
We're just going to
hope
leave it
people
at
can hear
that because she has so many other titles. We ain't going to be here all forever. So welcome our Twitchy people. If you'd like to join the show, we'd love to have you join the show. Just start typing in message. We'll see it. We will conversate with you.
Yay!
We got sound.
We got
sound. We got video. Technical difficulties are over with. Welcome. It is 10:05 our time. It may be different where you're at, so check your local listings.
And that was the show. Glad you guys checked in.
Yeah.
This will be your check-in period.
Sound.
Sound off. Sound off. USA here. Australia. He'll be back soon. They're a little behind. They're a little down under there. He probably got to the first feed and what the hell?
All right. So,
That was a quick one.
have you realized that every show we're talking about how we missed the last show?
Well,
For what
okay.
reason we missed the last show?
Well, yeah, we missed the last show because I had strep throat, and the doctor said don't talk, don't laugh, and it's kind of hard to do a audio show if I can't talk. There's not. Well, we do have visual, but it's not really a visual show.
You know what it is? It's you're getting old.
It could be.
All them ailments.
Could be.
My thing is that if he has strep, he's not allowed around me because I'm scared that if I get it, I won't be able to breathe.
Right.
I have tonsils that are permanently swollen as it is. Like, you probably couldn't fit a dime down my throat with how big my tonsils are. If I get strep, I'm not going to lie.
Well, you'd be a big piggy bank after a while. You just keep throwing dimes down, nickels and quarters. Can't get a dime, but we can get a quarter down there. Jazz, how much money we got this week? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Oh, it's about $4.50.
I think I'm going to decline the piggy bank title. I'll let Little Rick do that.
That'd be funny just to see him jiggle around. Jiggle, jiggle. Yeah, you got about $5 and change in here, you know.
I don't think the change goes down his throat, though.
No.
I think it goes somewhere else.
Well, you know where the big ass anal beads go, so.
Right there by the credit card slot. You got to pay to play, damn it.
So, what's new in your life, Rick?
Nothing. Got a new truck.
Yes.
A new to me truck.
Does that
I knew
mean
the
you
Rick-
got
I
rid
rode-
of your Pinto?
No.
You
No,
said
he didn't
no.
get rid of the Pinto.
No.
You
That
were
is
supposed-
sacrilege.
You were
Really?
supposed to send that to Aussie.
I did not get rid of my Pinto. My Pinto is not going anywhere.
I did get to ride in it on the way here.
The truck.
The truck, because my wife's truck rest in pieces. So I'm. Oh, here he goes with the freaking chip thing again.
We did refill our green room, and then Russ and his kid came over and scavenged some, so you might want to check what's left.
Got Andy Cap's hot fries today.
I do not have those in the green room.
She's got corn nuts only.
Just changing it up.
Corn nuts only.
There's also some jelly beans over there.
There's
I
jelly
would
beans.
not recommend eating them.
Oh, is it those bamboozle?
Bamboozle.
That's the ones.
All right, so tell us about this new vehicle to you.
Yeah, 89 S10 regular cab, long bed, 4.3 V6 automatic with air. Power steering, crank windows, basic.
And your rust.
Two-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm. I rode in it. It was an adventure.
Really?
It was loud.
Yeah, it might have something to do with the door gaskets.
Yeah,
not
there's nothing
seated
seals.
Yeah, yeah.
And the window about fell out when I tried to roll it down.
Oh, so maybe not roll that window down too often.
Yeah, that's
No.
what he told me after I started rolling it down. No. It pops out of groove. You got to put it back in the channel.
I don't sit in the passenger seat, so
Yeah, that's what
So
he
it doesn't
said.
matter.
He said I don't sit over there, so I don't roll the window down. That's nothing to do with me.
I mean, to be fair, my car, if you get in the passenger seat, my mom has this knack where she can have half the door as a bracelet, like the panel that covers where the door handle is.
Right.
She closes the door and ends up with it on her arm somehow. She's the only one who can do it.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else gets in that seat has no
The
problems.
door comes off, weighs like 30 ounces.
But she's just like, I have your car in my hand now. I didn't mean to. Every
She
time I have to
doesn't.
put
She
it back
doesn't know
on.
her own strength.
oh, it's the TV.
There you go.
I was sitting here like, I'm hearing something.
It's the in-studio TV.
He is hearing voices in his head. Just make sure you watch him a little closer. I don't know what
So
those
our
voices are telling
friends
him.
and family out there in Twitchville, if you like a shout out, just say something, and we'll shout you out on our program. But yeah, I wasn't here because of the strep throat, and Rick gets lost on his way up here.
It's just not the same without you.
That's what he claims.
It's not.
Translation: I don't know where the hell I'm going.
Well, he probably tried to come up here and just decided to give
He
up
got lost on the
afterwards.
way up here today.
Oh, he did.
He's like, I'm on the phone
Well,
talking,
what it was, he was talking to his wife.
and I look up
and
and I'm like, where the hell are
I
we?
wasn't paying attention to the road because I was too busy thinking about his wife. And yeah, I missed the turn.
At least you didn't go down the hill. I hear it's really hard to get back up that hill.
No, I think we saved him before he went that far. But I look up and I'm like, where the hell are we here? Where we at? And he's like, I guess I should have turned back there. I'm like, we've only been doing it up here, what, 6 months now?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but out of the 6 months, we've done 5 shows, so, you know.
And one of those, you drove up here by yourself. How did you make it up here that time? You set out the night before, that way you can make any other turns that you missed or something?
I
feel
used
like
the
he had
little
to be.
Google map thing.
Oh, is it
Yeah. Think I'm lying.
smarter than the device?
So,
But nope. I'm the host.
okay.
Jazz, how's your week been? How's your month been?
It's been eventful, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Had some medical stuff going on with family.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up staying in a hospital for a while
Mm-hmm.
until they got out.
The job's going great. You liking it?
I
You
have
learning all
way
the
too much
secrets?
caffeine.
Learn all them Baristas secrets.
I correct the people there now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. It's kind of sad, but I do. A lot of the people making the drinks are doing this and that. Debate
Well, give
over.
us some stories. We gotta have something till our Twitchers come on.
Well, if you want to hear a story, it's a very short one, but I got very concerned leaving work one day. I gave this guy his coffee, and he picked it up and fell asleep holding it, like standing there.
Oh, shit.
And I was really concerned, just looked at him like, what do I do?
See, what's that called?
Sleep apnea.
No. There's-
Narcolepsy.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Narcoleptic.
The other one.
And then he just like opened his eyes like nothing happened and started walking, and he went over to the bar where you put like your cream in it,
Mm-hmm.
did the same fucking thing. And I was about to leave work, and I go out and he's sitting in his truck with the door open, asleep again. And I'm thinking, shit, this guy's getting on the road.
Need to put some
I either
secret
need
sauce
to
in
wait
there.
until he is far gone, or I need to get out of
Yeah.
here, because
Let me go first, buddy. Just stay right there.
I don't think this is gonna work out.
That reminds me of the of Rowan Atkinson in The Rat Race. Did you ever see that
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
That's yeah.
Mr. Bean.
No, Rowan Atkinson.
Mr. Bean.
That was a character's name.
Mr. Bean.
Jazz is looking at us like, what the fuck are you all talking about?
It's okay, I get lost on things.
I
You
went
don't
out-
know who Mr. Bean is?
No.
Oh, dear God. YouTube Mr.
Oh my God!
Bean. His
I
little
know she
mini-
was younger than us, but I didn't think she was that young.
I'm pretty naive when it comes to like anything movie related
it's-
or
It started off as a
Anything.
British show, and Mr. Bean says nothing. He makes like what, maybe 3 noises throughout the entire.
Yeah.
There's 3 different noises he makes. Never says a word. I don't think he's ever said a word when he was doing Mr. Bean. But I'll give you an example of Mr. Bean. I remember one of the episodes or one of the shows.
From what I hear, you're doing it wrong. You have a lot of words coming out of your mouth right now.
Well, I'm translating for you because
Oh,
it's
okay.
British. It's a
Okay,
British.
got it.
He has got to get into his vehicle to go somewhere, but his vehicle is locked.
Now his vehicle is a Mini Cooper,
Yeah, it's Mini
not
Cooper.
one of the new ones. One of
It's
the
a yellow
real
one.
ones.
A yellow one, wasn't it?
It's a real one. It's a real Mini Cooper. Just putting it out there.
It was.
It's like a yellow,
Yeah.
green. I don't know.
It's an older one, but he's got a padlock key to unlock the trunk, to get another key to unlock the door, to get another key to unlock like the gas cap, to get another key to start the car. Yeah, that's the
okay.
comedy. It's a comedy show.
It's a slapstick.
Yeah, it's funny. He was great.
Now he does amazing stand up. Have you ever actually heard
yeah.
any of his stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is funny as hell. You have to check him out.
Yeah.
Rowan Atkins, Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
They did an animated version of Mr. Bean.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can stream that stuff on YouTube or whatever. So I was like watching Mr. Bean back and forth, back and forth.
It's not me. I didn't do it.
Half sack, your phone's ringing. You might want to answer that.
Yellow? Yes, it is.
So he's looking for a truck
Yes.
for his wife. So this is probably the dealer
Yeah,
calling him back.
she wasn't really happy with color. I said that color wasn't an option, but evidently it was. So.
And now he's lying out of his ass because she don't care about the color. So he's trying to get this
red
dealer to
wasn't
leave
it.
him
I
alone.
think more of a gray, silver, white
He's
is
gonna come
something
back with
plain, I
that
guess
color
you could
truck
say.
or exactly what he wants. He's gonna have to
Probably
come up with
red was
another
just
lie.
too bright, I guess.
Oh yeah. She's afraid it'll raise her insurance.
I appreciate it though.
I wonder what he thinks of our commentary while he's trying to
Oh,
have
do
this
you?
conversation.
Yeah.
Is that here local or?
Well, we got this other truck for you. It's
Okay.
great.
What? Can you email me
Silver
the
and
pictures of
white.
that? Because she's at work and I'm doing a podcast right now, but I can take a look at the pictures and send them to her. Okay, I appreciate it. You got my email address, right?
Just tell him to quit calling you. Be like, fuck off. I ain't trying to deal with you. I'm lying about the color. Now he's saying that he hears me, which means that the dealer might hear me. If he didn't have his phone turned up so damn loud because he's fucking 90.
Yeah, that's it. I appreciate it. Thanks, sir.
I'm just trying to let everybody out there know what's going on.
No.
Homie!
What he is trying to do is push all of half sex
No,
buttons.
I did not want a red one from Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the hell did you
What
do?
did you do
Is
to
that the
Jason's
one that you had
headphones?
just talked to?
Oh, there we go.
Is it the one
No.
you just talked to with the bad
No, this was a dealer I called yesterday,
okay.
Didn't you hear it's in Florida?
and he said, "Well, I got one, and I'll show you the picture." He said I got it at one of the other dealerships, and I said, "Okay, cool." And but what he said, "I can have it here in about 5 days." And I was, 5 days, and he said, "Yeah, it's at my other dealership in Florida."
Okay.
And I went, "Oh, okay." So I did. I took a look at the picture, and it meets all other criteria, but it's red,
What's wrong with the red?
and it's in Florida. It's mostly in
Hey,
Florida.
if it makes its way up here from Florida,
I'm not waiting a week. I cannot do the vehicle situation we got right now much longer.
wow, what's wrong? What's going on?
But he's going to send me. He's got
Well,
another one.
he's
He
riding
says,
with you.
and he says the gray one is just a couple hours away.
Oh shit! So now,
So we're getting closer.
See? Told you he'd find a gray one right off the bat.
He wants
Yeah.
my business. But another thing, I told him my price range, and this one is, where'd the price go?
Well, after you see it once, it disappears and you have to remember the number. If you don't, they can just make up another number and you don't know the difference.
right?
Well, maybe he told me it's not on here. Maybe he just told me. I think it was about 3,000 more than what I wanted to spend.
It sounds like a
But
dealer.
I was like, well,
Oh
it's,
yeah. Oh yeah.
it's a Florida. Yeah, okay, I understand. It's a Florida car, no rust, blah 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 blah.
But it's in Florida.
But it's in Florida. So, not wanting to wait long. So he's going to send me a picture of another one here just a couple hours away. And then he's going to call me back afterwards.
Right.
And yes, he could hear you because I can hear you through the phone. Fucking up a car deal over here for me. I want you to know that.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you ain't.
Yeah,
You have never tried to
Look.
help me when shit like this comes up.
If this
You have
motherfucker
always
is trying to sell
hindered-
you a truck
Hindered.
out of Florida,
Hindered.
he ain't giving a shit about you. He wants his money.
Here's the thing. He would have to eat the cost to get it up here.
No,
I'm not
he's going
paying
to charge
for-
you $3,000 more than what you asked for to make up for that cost.
Yeah. So I'm going to see what he's got. And then I'm going to have you,
Mm-hmm.
on the way home, we're going to go south a little further so I can look at some of them places on the way home. So we're going to make a detour, make a big U.
So
like
you're going
a
to
J.
Florida?
No, we're not going to Florida. We're just going 30. We're just going about
Sounded
15
like
more
a Florida
miles.
trip to me.
No, that S10 won't make it that far. His Pinto wouldn't make it that far.
That little S10 rolls out pretty good, honestly.
You had it pegged on the expressway all the way here.
Oh, no.
You had
no.
it
We
pegged.
want to talk about pegged. Do you remember when we were going to the car show, Big Rick had your Caprice on the trailer?
Yeah.
I was driving the Pinto that was slammed on the ground with them little skateboard
Right.
things,
Yeah.
and I was giving it everything
Rick
it
didn't have it
got.
on the trailer. I had it on the S10 or on my Silverado. He drove his Dodge down,
Okay.
but I had the
But-
Chevy on the. Yeah, go ahead.
My Pinto, we had it pegged. It wouldn't keep up with all of y'all.
I
So
know.
y'all end up pulling over, so we put it on the trailer.
Yeah. We switched. We took the Chevy off, and it was there at the land bridge or whatever the hell it was down at the bottom of the hill by the big
it
tank.
was bad. It was really bad.
Now, I'm pulling a 4,000 plus pound 1976 Chevy Caprice on the back of my 92 Silverado
Yeah.
on a car trailer, a heavy ass car trailer. And we were just leaving his ass behind. I mean, we were just, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a 80 Pinto panel wagon, pretty much
Mhm.
the same thing I got now, but it was a stick.
Yeah.
But I had a little 13-inch chrome
Mhm.
and gold deep dish
The
Spokes
skateboard,
on it.
he had it skateboarded out.
with
That's
the
a,
little bitty tires that whenever you went over a speed bump, you had to go sideways.
that's him again.
Uh-oh.
Seriously, be quiet.
It's the dealer
I
again.
feel like that's impossible.
Hello?
Okay, he is talking to the dealer.
Yeah.
He told me to be quiet, so I'm going to whisper. Can you put it on speaker
Okay.
so we all can hear? So this dealer had a red truck in Florida, which Half-Sack's not trying to mess with because it's too far away. So he told him some
Right.
bullshit about a silver or white or gray or whatever. So the dealer's like, oh, I got one of those too. It's only a couple hours away. I will get you some
is that
pictures and
here?
get back
Is that
with
local
you.
or?
His face looks very concerned.
Yeah, he's contemplating. He's thinking, how am I going to
Okay.
get out of this now?
Yeah, email that to me, and I'll look at it and I'll confirm with her. She works for the Board of Education. She's on a school bus, so communication is limited, I guess you could say, because she's on a school bus.
It sounds like a one-sided conversation because we can only hear one side.
Somebody throw me a pen. Rick's always got a pen.
Yeah, I always got a pen.
That's good.
Where's the
I
paper?
come
You got
prepared.
paper over, Jazz?
There's hashtags somewhere over there.
Hold on. I'm on a
Hashtag.
paper run.
They might be in the bottom drawer, Rick.
Hold on a second. We're getting the paper here.
Check the edit drawer. Paper is a scavenger hunt.
Let's see if I got something in my jacket. Oh, I got something. I got it right here.
I found the hashtags.
Oh, there you go. All right, go ahead, Ryan. Or Bryce. 3, 5, 2,
Well, now you have your hashtags too.
0, 4,
I know how much you miss those, little Rick.
7, 5, 5, 0. Okay, yeah.
Was that a
as
phone
soon as I
number?
get the email, I'll look it real quick, and then depending on what time she gets a small break, I can get a hold of her. So I'll let you know as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Well, this is a first for the show.
He was a little bit better that time. I mean, he narrated
So
a little, but
what's going on now? He found you a silver one, a gray
Yes,
one, a white
yeah,
one?
Yeah. Will you freaking calm down? Boy,
is that even
you like a
possible for him?
child.
Especially while he's got those hot fries
All right, here
and
we go,
Mountain
Here
Dew.
we go. It's come through right now. Show images.
Oh, come on, tell us what he
Oh,
said.
It's looking good.
He was telling him to get his associates to be quiet. He was trying to make a deal, trying to
I'm like
convince
the
him of
National
things.
Enquirer. Inquiring minds want to know.
Hold on, I got to put headphones on so I know what y'all are talking about.
We're talking about you.
I know, that's what I'm trying
All right,
to
so
figure out.
what's he saying? What's the deal? Come on, fill us in, man.
There was no deal. It was, what is that guy in the background saying? Tell
Okay.
him to shut up.
Yeah, here we go. That's one thing he said because I turned the volume down. But all right, so we're looking at an 09 Ram 1500 SLT.
Okay.
That's the upper echelon package.
2-wheel or 4-wheel?
4-wheel drive.
Okay. How many miles?
140.
Okay.
143 to be exact. 143,060.
Okay.
I mean, hell, it's my 09 all over again.
How much?
10.5.
It's not bad.
No,
Is it local?
Illinois.
Hmm.
Few hours away.
He is determined to find you a truck. He is going to take your money, damn it.
He's going to search the
Oh,
entire
no,
country.
There's rust all over the bottom of this. Nope. Nope.
He's going to search the entire country until he finds one that fits. He's going to start going to people's houses and see if he can buy them off of the driveway.
Oh, I'm telling
Oh,
you,
no.
10 grand.
Negative. Look at, oh, you can't see it, but
10 grand doesn't buy much.
I'm looking at
When it comes
the
to
bed of the
trucking.
truck. No.
Well, come on, I want to see.
You want to see?
Yes, I want to see.
I could give you the screen if you want.
Oh, wow. That's just
That's-
the cap that goes over the tailgate.
Okay. All right.
That's a plastic piece.
Okay.
So that to me, that's whatever. You know, that's a quick cosmetic fix, junkyard, $20 later.
Under the door.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. That's the
All,
passenger
all,
side.
all the rockers and cab corners are gone completely.
That's the passenger side.
So now
Yeah.
you're talking about serious body work because that's not just a little patch. That's a
That's
cutout
the
very
driver's
well.
side.
Ooh, yeah.
No. Negative.
I want to call this guy back and be like, you know what, dude? I appreciate all your help, but you can quit calling me. If you
So-
don't, look, I can do it for you. It's no problem.
Just tell him, go to Twitch.
Hello, Twitch people.
You know,
Watch
go
us
ahead.
on,
go,
on,
go ahead
on
and go
Twitch.
to Twitch. And look up our program, and we'll talk to you through the program.
Just get on there and chat with us.
Chat with us on the
We'll tell you that we don't really
Man,
need something
that
like that.
camera on Rick looks great.
That's the laptop camera.
that's the
That
laptop.
looks good.
Oh wow.
Switch it to that
See?
for a bit.
Well,
All right,
It's just
so
a 5-second delay. I understand.
he can get a hold of us at halfhourwithhalfsack@gmail.com, or he can call us
I don't
at
know.
502-709-8620.
Switch it to Rick the Rick angle.
the Rick angle is not a big picture.
You can't make a Rick angle a big picture.
I can, but it's gonna take a minute of blackness.
Oh no, just forget all that. We don't need to do all that.
I thought you were the host.
Ooh, hold on. We're just saying, if you want to sponsor us, we do the do.
We do the do. Okay, so back to the detour on the way home. We're going to have you run me to the Big Easy, and then we'll come back up to the Big L. We're going to
All
make
right,
a J
Why are we going down there?
because there's car lots all on that main strip there. And
Right. And what do you want me to do? Just ride past them and you can look and go, yep, they got one, they got one, they got one?
yeah, pretty much. Because it's a little hard for me to
Or
do.
do you want me to stop?
It's a little hard for me to do. For one, I'm not driving. It's a little hard to do while you're driving. Two, I don't have a vehicle, so I'm not going to walk all the way down to the Big E.
All right.
Just go look at these. Oh, I'm glad we said something. It just popped in my head. You know Richie, right?
Oh, God.
He's got a new car. You know
What'd he
that.
get?
You know what his blew up, right?
Yeah.
And all that stuff, right?
Did he get the Challenger or Charger or whatever the hell it was that he was getting or talking about?
No. But wait a minute. So he found a lot down there,
Okay.
car lot, He found the car that he could afford.
Okay.
It was the Ford
Okay.
something.
Something.
Yeah, I really don't remember, but it was mid-size, family
Fusion.
car. It may have been the Fusion. What's another?
If it was a Taurus, you would remember.
No,
Taurus.
it wasn't Taurus. No, it wasn't Taurus.
500. Ford 500.
No, it's
Ford.
probably the Fusion. But so this
He's going to be crying in about a month.
so this is the weekend that the family was coming in.
Okay.
For the long weekend.
Okay.
Now, nobody knew that my sister and her husband was coming to town.
Did you know?
I did. She called
was
me.
gonna be
Oh,
my
well, then
question,
somebody
too.
knew, damn it.
Wait a minute. I'm getting to it.
He's lying to
Me-
the dealer, now he's lying to us.
Me,
Where does it
Jennifer,
end?
and Bill were the only ones
You
that
see what I have to deal with? I mean, really?
I have actual content for the show.
Okay. So
You know
keep
we
going
love
with
you.
the
We just
story.
missed last week, so
I
now we
know.
gotta interrupt you
But
even more.
But you're gonna love the end here, okay? So we tried to get him out of the house,
Right. Out of your house?
out of our house, because he was staying with us. Because friend was, what the fuck are you doing?
I didn't say nothing.
A friend of his from work was picking him up, taking him to work.
Okay.
Because we live
So
like
he didn't have his car by then?
no, because he was trying to get the down payment and all this
Okay.
and everything else. Now he works 5 minutes from our house,
Right.
so it's not a big issue that he was there.
All right, so let me
But
make
he
sure.
was there for 3 weeks.
So he doesn't have a car. You got your family coming in. You're trying to get him out of the house.
Because the plan was they were coming in on a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to arrive in town about 2 in the morning, and they were going to park their car at Bill's.
Okay.
I took the night off to go pick them up and bring them to the house.
Okay.
We got Mason to go sleep with Mom downstairs
Mm-hmm.
so that Kimberly Dan could be in Mason's room, which is right next to Casey's room.
Right.
But we wanted Richie out,
Right. Because it's family. And yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
So Kimberly wanted him out. She didn't want to deal with him. She wanted to be with the kids. And
Right.
so they were coming in, and the plan was that when Mom took Mason to school that morning, they leave about 8:30ish.
Friday morning.
Friday morning,
Okay.
the day before spring break.
Okay.
Casey's already at school. So
So Casey doesn't know that they're there.
Casey doesn't know.
Okay.
Mom doesn't know.
Okay. Oh,
Did-
your mom didn't know?
Mom didn't even know they were coming in.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm getting to. And I got
Okay.
video.
I actually saw the video, but keep talking.
Okay. But the only people that knew that they were coming in was me, Jennifer, and Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, so they could park the car in front of their house, and Bill not have it towed because somebody's car's in my front yard,
Right.
And of course Jennifer. So the plan
Sounds
was,
like people did know.
but there was 3 of us.
Nobody knew that.
The important people knew. Okay. So they came in about 2:30. First thing she wanted,
Afternoon or AM?
2:30 in the morning, Friday
Okay.
morning, 2:30 a.m.
That was late. Oh dear God.
Well, they left when they got off work Thursday.
Okay. So they
So
arrived
10
in
hour straight
Louisville
drive.
from their
They
place of residence
they just came to our town.
at 2:30 in the morning.
Right. So I picked them up,
Right.
which Bill's 2 minutes away from my house.
Right.
First thing she wants is White Castles because they don't have White Castles in Missouri.
Do they have crystals?
No,
Really?
they don't have any of
You
that.
know, we don't have White Castles out where I'm at either. I might get some White Castles today. That's a good idea.
It's
All
right
right,
there at
keep
the
talking.
house. Okay. So
It's what you crave
I sneak them into the house.
with White Castles.
Yeah.
How do you
That
sneak-
that awoke everybody
I was gonna
up
say,
at
how
night.
do you sneak White Castle? Anyone with White Castle, anything?
So we snuck them in. They go in Mason's room.
Now, how did you explain getting Mason to sleep downstairs with your mom?
Oh, that wasn't hard. Mason,
So
you going to sleep
was
with
that like a
Grammy?
normal
Oh yeah.
thing?
Yeah, that's a normal thing.
So Casey didn't think nothing of it. when
No,
Mason went down.
no. I mean, Mason
Okay.
Mason sleeps with Mom probably 3 nights a week.
Okay. So
Yeah.
nothing out of the
It
ordinary.
wasn't. No, it wasn't suspicious.
So
in any form.
another day as usual. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
So 6 o'clock. Now, I had told Mom that I was taking the night off because I've been working for the past 3 weeks, at Butch's and manual labor and stuff on his floor.
Right.
We put new floors through part of his house and moldings and whatever. So I was taking a break.
Yeah.
It was spring break. I'm taking a break. So, 6 o'clock in the morning, Casey goes to school. She's gone. Mom takes Mason to school. They leave the house 8:30ish. And the plan was, as soon as Mom left with Mason, I was to get Kimberly and Dan up, and then we were going to head to Casey's school on the other side of the county
Okay.
and get Casey out of school. It's Friday before spring break.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah.
So, a couple of days beforehand, Jennifer talked with the counselor, told her what was going on, thought it was a great idea. She's covering for us. We're good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For the surprise.
Okay.
So, we leave the house. We get out to Casey's school. The counselor's in on the joke, says, come to the office, bring your stuff. Casey thinks he's in trouble.
I wonder why. I mean, this is like a reoccurring thing every couple weeks.
Yeah. But, so she comes to the office there. And I've got
What do I do now?
I got my phone, camera's on. She walks in, sees me, kind of gives me this look of, what are you doing here, type thing. And then turns her head and sees Kimberly and Dan.
Right.
Just knocks over Kimberly to hug her and all this. They're crying, the whole 9 yards. Like a family reunion type thing. You ain't seen people in years, I wouldn't compare it to a soldier coming home. It's not on that level,
Now, I will say, I did see the video, and it is absolutely beautiful. I mean,
Adorable.
it's just fantastic.
Yes.
Because Casey's crying, and then Kim starts crying, and everybody's crying.
Yeah,
and
everyone's crying because
and you're watching it, and you're crying because they're crying. And it's like, oh my God.
But
I'm a little sensitive, okay? I'm
But
sorry.
Kimberly says, well, how come you didn't, bring your stuff like you were told? She said, I thought I was in trouble. She said, well, now you got to go back to class and get your stuff. So,
now that you've been crying, you got to go back to class crying.
Oh, yeah. Now, Casey has a friend, Jeremiah, in the class. I mean, they are thick as thieves.
Okay.
Whenever Casey gets in trouble, Jeremiah calls Jennifer
Oh, shit.
and tells on Casey. All right? You know what I'm saying? Thick as thieves. So, Casey goes into the classroom, grabs her bag of stuff, tears, crying, da-da-da,
Right.
turns around. Jeremiah's going, what's wrong? What's wrong? Are you in trouble? What's going on? She doesn't say anything, just walked out.
Okay.
So we walk out of the school, da-da, we're going home. We got to the truck. Then, from the time that Casey got her stuff, met with us, and we walked out of the school building into the truck, 60 seconds tops. Literally 60 seconds. In those 60 seconds, Jeremiah had done sneaked out of class, into the bathroom with his phone, and has called Jennifer, not text her, called Jennifer, and said, Casey's crying, and she's been pulled out of class. Something's going on. What's wrong? Jennifer says, don't worry about it. We know it. We set it up, the whole 9 yards. Everything is fine. Jeremiah's thinking she got kicked out of school.
Right.
Something like that. Something major has
Yeah.
happened.
He's
because
worried about his friend.
He is. He
Yeah.
is. So,
I mean, at
All
least he cares.
right. So all the way home, Kimberly and Casey are in the back, and they're crying, they're hugging, and laughing, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So now it's time to go get Mason out of school. Now, Mom still knows nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
Mom still knows nothing. The mom has gone to work.
Okay.
Mom won't get home till about 3 o'clock that afternoon. So this was a chance for Kimberly and Dan and the kids to have their time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just them. So we go to Mason's school, which they're having a pizza party and some kind of performance thing in the gym,
Yeah, it's
He's
last
in
day of
elementary.
school,
Yeah.
Spring break.
Right.
No one wants to do real work. We're just going to have some fun.
So his teacher knew that we were coming in advance. She knew what was going on,
Right.
So we get to the school, Casey, me, Kimberly, and Dan. All the students, the entire school is in the gymnasium / cafeteria, which is right across from the office, all glass windows.
Okay.
That'll be fun to sneak by.
Yeah, so I said, I'm here to pick up Mason. He's going home, da-da-da. So, we got to go find him. He's in the program, da-da-da-da. It's like, okay. So they come out. Mason comes out, sees me, waves to me, and then goes on down the hallway with his teacher to get his stuff.
So he didn't see.
Did
Casey
not
or
see
Kimberly.
Kimberly or Dan or
Okay.
Casey.
They just didn't
Looked
exist.
right through them. So he gets his stuff. He's coming back up with his coat and his backpack, whatever stuff he had. Comes in the office and says, "Hey, Dad." Now,
Just say that.
Casey is adjacent to me, a foot or two closer to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kimberly and Dan are right next to me, just inches from me.
Right.
"Hey, Dad." And then walks down there, goes and gives Kimberly a big hug. And then she said, "Well, what about Dan?" He gives him a hug. And Casey said, "Well, do I get a hug?" He gives her a hug. Looks at me and says, "Okay, let's go.
Oh shit.
We're here. Let's go."
We're all here.
I got my stuff.
I got it.
So, get in the truck. We head home. They had their time and everything else, with the kids. So, called Jennifer, sent her the video, sent you the video, stuff like that. So everybody's all cheered up and all that over Casey and Kimberly.
Wait, did you take a video of you crying over the video?
No, I did not cry over the video.
No, I should have done a reaction video, huh?
I was counting on that.
Dude,
Damn it.
go ahead and do one right now. Just a post reaction.
Reaction video.
A post reaction video to the So we're trying to figure out how's the best way to surprise Mom
Mm-hmm.
that they are here, because Mom doesn't know.
Right.
Oh, she'll come and just say, "Oh, hey,"
So
walk away.
Mom texts me, which is a normal thing before she gets off work. Is there anything you need on the way home? Now she works literally 5 minutes from the house.
Okay.
3 miles down the road. And I said, and she texted me, she said, "Well, I'm heading to the store. You want anything?" And I said, "Yeah, give me this and this and this and this." So when I told Kimberly about it, she kind of got perturbed because now I'm delaying the surprise. I was like, she doesn't know anything.
Right.
So I said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Mom into the front room because we've got curtains over the front door area, to separate the front room from the front vestibule and blah, blah, blah." So
I mean,
said,
for the front room from the front vestibule, is that what you said?
yes,
Vestibule.
Yes, the
Why
vestibule.
ain't you fucking fancy?
I ain't the one that built the house.
So,
But it has that.
what's the vestibule or whatever?
That is where the front door opens up into a hallway and you have a chandelier. That is a vestibule.
So it's a fucking.
It's not a hallway.
or an entryway.
No, it's a vestibule. Because there's a grandfather clock there, too.
So, do you have a front room? Do you have a living room?
Well, no, I don't call it a living room because we don't live in that room. That's just where the TV is and the fireplace. That's the front room.
Okay, so where's the back room?
That's where the pigs are. That's the pigs' room.
Oh, where the computer desk.
Yeah.
So the layout of your house. Oh, no, you know what? Never mind. Go on back to your story.
Yeah, the layout of my house later. Okay, so got the curtain drawn, which is normal, to
Okay.
keep the heat in there, the air in that room and stuff. But that's where the big screen TV is. Okay, so I have projected the video of Kimberly and Casey that morning,
Mm-hmm.
which the video was like 2 minutes long. Now, when I projected it up on the big screen, the people are about half size of normal
Mm-hmm.
size. You know what I'm saying? It's a large TV. So I'm playing it, and the plan is that Mom is in there watching, and I said, "Look, I found this video. Check this out."
Okay.
So she's being distracted by the TV, and behind the curtain in the vestibule is Kimberly and Dan, and they're, when Mom finally dawns on her that this is a video of Kimberly and Dan with Casey,
Right.
then she go, "When did you take this?" Where and then Kimberly and Dan was going to pop out, with the kids.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Right.
Well, problem number
Were you
one.
gonna videotape that too?
Yeah, Casey was actually videotaping
Okay,
that one.
good.
Problem number one. Even though Mom was 4 foot from the TV, she still couldn't see.
Oh shit. Okay.
So we're watching it, and she's like, "Is that Casey?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Is that Kimberly? Dan? What? When was this? Now it's like, what am I watching?"
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "That was from this morning." And she's, "What do you mean from this morning?" So then I pointed to the curtain in the doorway.
Okay.
Okay. I did not know that Kimberly and Dan had these confetti popper things
Oh,
in like big ass tubes.
oh dear God. Okay. Okay.
I was unaware of this, and all of a sudden, when I point that way, they set them off, and I mean, it's like 5 gallons of freaking confetti come crossing everywhere. Mom just about had a heart attack.
Is this on video?
Yes,
Dude, send that to me. I want to see
it's on
this.
Kimberly's Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, so
I don't know if I'm friends with Kim on Facebook.
well, I'll show you afterwards then.
Anyways. All right.
So-
So you have confetti flying everywhere.
Oh God, yes, it was like
Mom
two
who
fucking
has no
confetti
idea
cannons.
what's going on.
Yeah. And you see Mom just literally jump and shit, scared the crap out of her. And so then, so that it was a long weekend, family thing. Mom had not seen him in the 2.5 years since they got married.
Okay.
So Mom has not been out there. Now we took the kids last summer or maybe last spring.
Mhm.
We were out there for a week. So the kids had seen him, since then. But Mom hadn't in 2.5 years. So it just kind of worked out the time frame and everything else.
Yeah.
So that was.
So
that.
y'all had a good weekend, though.
They did. They had a good
Now,
weekend. So now, wait a minute. I'm
Are
getting
you
to
sure
the Richie.
you had a good weekend, or did you spend the weekend cleaning up confetti?
No, Kimberly said I'm gonna sweep that up for you. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's still some in the ceiling, in the popcorn ceiling, whatever the texture. There's still a piece up there, a big red one up there, that I just cannot get down because I just haven't got a broom to get up there to get it. But yeah, it's like so all that story, all that lead up to this.
Oh God.
Richie had found a vehicle. Okay,
I forgot all about
I did too.
Richie had found this vehicle. Now I was told Wednesday that he was lacking $75 from getting the vehicle,
Okay.
or $50. $50.
Okay.
And I told Jennifer, just so we can get him out, I would take him down to the Big E to get the car on Thursday. I would lose sleep because I knew I was taking Thursday night off, but I would lose sleep to take his butt down there to get the car so that he can get his crap and be gone before Kimberly and Dan came,
Okay.
because that was what she wanted. So when I talked to him Thursday morning, I'm just lacking $50 from doing this deal
Mm-hmm.
turned into $200 and something because now I gotta have this for this and this for insurance and this for that and like, fuck.
He was lacking $50 on the down payment, not including the
Yeah,
deposit,
the taxes
dealer
and tags
fees
and yeah.
And
everything else.
everything else that comes with
So
it.
he was getting it Friday. He got paid on Friday, so he was taking care of all. But I thought, okay, it's $50. I got that in my drawer.
All right, I'll give you $50
I'll give you
bucks to get the
$50.
fuck out.
Let's get this. You just give it to me Friday. It's
Right.
worth it, So I take Kimberly and Dan to go get Casey, to go get Mason. We're here at the house. I call Richie. Are you ready to go? Go where? So I can take you down there to get your car.
Right.
Well, I got to get a shower. Dude, I'm 10 minutes from home. We done discussed this last night. So while he's in the shower, I looked at Kimberly and Dan. I said, I'm going to take him down there. It's a straight shot.
Mm-hmm.
I just take the big D
Right.
down.
He said Big D.
He takes the big D down.
Big D down. So,
And
and I told
B's.
Kimberly and Dan, I told them, I said, I'm going to get down there and he's going to be lucky if I slow down enough for him to jump out of the truck.
Right.
Because I want to get back to spend time with my family that I had.
Yeah, yeah.
So they just all kind of laughed and all that. So Richie gets out of the shower. Okay, I'm ready to go. I take him down there, knowing that he's got to be at work here in a couple of hours. So I literally drove down there. I said, "Where's this place at? Where's this place at? Where's it? What's right up here? It's right up here. It's right here by the just past the bypass." Da-da-da-da. Okay. I pulled over into the median, the emergency lane, whatever you want to call it, on the right. I slowed down. I stopped. And I said, "Is this it?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Where's the car?" And he said, "It's over there." I said, "Okay, go ahead and get out." He says, "You're not going to stay?" I said, "Are you here to buy a car?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Then go buy a car." He got out of the truck. I busted a U-E and headed straight back as quick as I could.
Okay.
I came back and told Kimberly and Dan and Jennifer what I'd done. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. Ask him if he shows back up.
If he
Well,
shows
what,
back
well,
up.
what if he couldn't get that car? Not my problem.
I guess he's getting another one.
He lives halfway between there and here, so he can stop at his place
Right.
as he's walking this way. I don't care. So, but yeah, he got. I think it's a Fusion. I really do. Now I'm thinking about it. It might be the Fusion, but.
But he got the car.
But he got the car. Casey wanted him to get the Mini Cooper. He wanted.
I thought he was trying to get a Challenger or Charger or something.
He was looking at a Charger, but there was another one. There was maybe it was a No, BMW. He wanted the BMW, but it was $200 more down payment. So he had to settle with the Ford Fusion. But Casey wanted him to get the Mini Cooper for her. And he said, I'm not getting you the Mini Cooper. I can be getting me a car.
Well, I can tell you right now, he's going to be pissed over at Fusion in 6 months when it breaks down and it's not worth shit.
Not my problem. I got
Until
my own.
6 months later when he shows up at your house.
I got my own
got a
problems
problem.
right now. Looking for a truck for
I
Jennifer.
need to live with you for a while till I can get another car.
Ain't happening. Ain't happening. But yeah. But on the weekends, he was taking Jennifer's truck home so he can be home and rearrange his food stock or something. I don't know. But he was out of our hair on the weekends. Now, granted, Richie is really not that bad. He leaves a small footprint. He does clean up after himself. You know, all his stuff gets folded up and put in a chair in the front room because he just sleeps on the couch. He's really not that big of a problem. It's really not. It's just.
It's just
Richie.
having another
Richie, yeah.
body in your home.
Yeah. I mean, it's small footprint. He cleans up after himself. He works second shift, so it's not, he goes to work at 2 o'clock and gets off at midnight. So I mean, it's not like anybody really knows he's there.
Yeah, it's just subconsciously though. You got this. There's another person here that I've got to deal with or whatever, and it just.
No, it's subconsciously. He lived with us for over 5 years and several occasions.
Yeah.
And we had to kick him out 4 times.
I thought that was your other son or something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's thinking too. That he's the other son. That's why he's coming back there.
You're like, hey, Daddy.
But I'm
He's gonna look at you like Mason.
I'm
Hi, Dad.
disappointed that we have no Twitchers.
Well, it's
I don't see
because
no Twitchers.
Twitchers don't know when the hell we're on, so they kind of gave up.
They know we're on at 10 o'clock. We have a commercial now. You know
We
what?
do have a
We
commercial
we
now.
should run that commercial.
How do you run the
Can
commercial?
you do that?
We'll find out. I don't have no Twitchers to tell me if they hear it or not, but we're going to try it here, and I hope this is it. Yeah, this has got to be it, I hope. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go this way, and that way I know. There it is. Add 1. All right.
I don't know how that computer.
Here's my debut. Here is the debut of our commercial that was produced and edited by our one and only Jazz. Hopefully it comes through. In 3, 2, 1. I'm your host, Half Sack.
I'm your co-host, Little Rick.
Look, can we get on the same page here?
I'm trying, damn it.
People, just come to Half Hour Half Sack the first and third Fridays, 10 a.m. to, whenever we get done.
The Half Hour with Half Sack show. The longest half hour of your life.
Yeah.
So we heard it in our headphones.
Yeah.
If we had a Twitcher out there,
Don't know if anybody else heard it.
we could know if it went through
Ooh, I
Twitch
know.
too.
Turn your volume up, because you're on there, and you'd hear it.
I am, but you guys are already clapping.
Oh, okay. We'll just play it again.
Yeah, I'll just play it again. For our second debut, here is our commercial. Are you up there? Okay. I'm your host, Half Sack.
I'm your co-host, Little Rick.
Look, can we get on the same page here?
I'm trying, damn it.
People, just come to Half Hour Half Sack the first and third Fridays, 10 a.m.
I don't know if
to,
there's any sound going
whenever we
through
get
there right
done.
now.
The Half Hour with Half Sack show. The longest half hour of your life. I can hear everything through the headphones. Was it playing through your phone or through the TV?
I think it's supposed to play through the TV when I do that because I'm connected
Oh,
to
well,
it.
now the media's turned up.
Yeah, that's what I was making sure it was.
Well,
still
I mean,
turned
we're
up.
talking right now, and you don't hear anything.
No,
Are we even on Twitch?
we're on Twitch.
Testing Twitchy.
It says there's volume. See, you're going through here.
Yeah, but nothing's coming up on the screen. Not even our voices from right now. Is the TV volume on up, or is it
I
turned
don't
down?
know.
So,
Where's that remote at?
That whole story
one.
just.
There we go. Well, we got some volume there. Tweety, 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 tweety. Oh, it's muted. I just saw your mute thingy.
My mute thing.
Yeah, go back. See?
That's my ringtone.
Yeah, that's her ringtone.
That's not
She
media.
turned her media up.
Oh. She disconnected.
Give it a minute.
Yeah, you just put your phone up to the microphone. We'd be able to hear that.
Well, I'm just saying if it was just the TV or if it's actually
I got you.
Twitch.
What's it? Was it TV or Twitch? So
Because,
we
you know-
got 6 minutes left of the show.
Wait, there's an actual time frame on the show?
Yes, there
'Cause,
is.
I
I
thought it
got
was
to
just
go
whenever
find-
whenever you were done.
Yeah, because I gotta go find a vehicle for my wife because I'm tired of the arrangement we have at the moment.
Well,
You
when
mean
we
where
get
you
down
have
to
to
the
ride
Big
with
E, I'm
Little
just going to
Rick?
pull over. And, I mean, you're there to buy a truck, right?
Gotta find one first. No, but if you seriously got some spare time, we'll just do up in our area. I'll have Bill take me down there. We're gonna be down there tomorrow anyway. I'd like to go ahead and preview, before me and Jennifer go down with kids. No volume, huh?
I don't know. My phone decided it can't find internet no more.
Rick,
It's got a
get your Twitchy on.
exclamation point next to the Wi-Fi.
Get your Twitchy on.
But we've got a green thing here, which means this one's still connected to the internet.
All right, that's good. That's the
Yeah.
one. That's the important one that we need connected.
Mine's connected to a different.
All right, for those who are listening, hopefully it went through. You'll be checking us out on the Twitch feed later today or next week. I'm gonna run the commercial again, and
According to this, we have 3 viewers.
wow, we got 3. I don't see anything up here.
Yeah, there's sound.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, there's a
A commercial.
commercial now. But I heard our voices for a minute. And then the commercial came in.
Twitch has already banned us, and we ain't even started.
Right.
Exactly.
Shouldn't they send out a warning or something?
See, I'm not running Wi-Fi. I'm just running off of.
Oh, so it's you that we're
See.
listening to, or her?
No.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I
How
turned
long
my
is this
Wi-Fi
freaking
off.
commercial?
You got 2 seconds left. Now
Hey,
he's got
now
a
I
commercial.
got a commercial.
Okay, you, Rick. So me and Jazz is working on this here.
I can hear it on the phone.
Can you hear it? All right,
Yeah.
we're playing the commercial. Take 3. I'm your host, Half Sack. Yeah.
I'm your co-host, Little Rick.
Look, can we get on the same page here?
I'm trying, damn it.
People, just come to Half Hour Half Sack the first and third Fridays, 10 a.m. to whenever we get done.
It's playing
The
through Half Hour the with Half Sack Twitch. show. The
Yeah!
longest half hour of your life. It works. We did something right.
So now we have a loop of listening to it
I
through
know.
that and then listening through my phone while that's playing on a loop.
And we've only played the commercial like 4 times.
3.
Listening to it
3.
And then Jazz explaining what we just did.
Yep.
And you can always contact the show at halfhourwithhalfsack@gmail.com, and that's spelled out completely. Or you can call 502-709-8620.
It's like, you're looking in the mirror that's looking into the mirror that's looking, the
The infinity mirror.
Yeah. That's,
Those are actually
That's
pretty
what we
cool.
just did. Let's do that again. Here's the commercial. I'm your host,
Oh,
Half
God.
Sack.
I'm your co-host, Little Rick.
Look, can we get on the same page here?
I'm trying, damn it.
People, just come to Half Hour Half Sack the first and third Fridays, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
to
When we
whenever
say,
we get done.
that's right.
The Half Hour with Half Sack show. The longest half hour of your life.
That's right. Amen. Thank you.
Next time we shoot a commercial, I'm gonna play some random commercials of you guys in the background, and then record the new loops that you put on top of it.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and close the show down. We got 2 minutes to spare. So, Rick, you got anything to say before we close this out?
No.
Good
no,
deal.
No.
Jazz, give me some words of wisdom.
I don't have any words of wisdom. I got a lasagna to make so that my peoples don't starve. And as I work tonight,
There you go.
apparently it's the end of the world.
One
We're
quick,
So you
doing
know.
leftovers.
one quick thing. You know what last night was? Organization I go today is my 17-year anniversary.
No shit.
17 years today.
Oh wow.
So, of course, the month of your anniversary, you get a card, invite up, da-da-da-da. You get a little name badge or whatever, a little sticker with how many years you've been in the organization.
Okay.
So, and we always do it the second meeting of the month, which was last night.
Okay.
So when I'm up there was me and about 5 other guys, and and the main head honcho, the poobah,
Yeah.
says, you got any words of wisdom, for everybody, da da da, and it goes down the list. So I'm already ready because I now have a new words of wisdom that you cannot top.
This is
Okay.
why he asked us so that we would ask him, and we didn't. We messed up and didn't ask
No,
him
I'm
back.
going to tell you anyway. But this is, so I had said this last night, and it got a rousing applause. It was well received. So my words of wisdom that I'm going to leave with you all, and I doubt it'd be hard to find any other words of wisdom any better than what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.
My final words of wisdom for today's show, and for you all to keep in mind, is do not, whatever you do not take NyQuil and a laxative at the same time. But if you do, you'll sleep just like a baby. Oh, look at you, about to crack. I can tell you. Look, there, crack. You cracking?
Okay.
You cracking? So when I said that, everybody was laughing and applauding, and, it's funny and all that. Because it is just great words of wisdom. It's great. You have something better?
Now, here's the question. Did anyone ask you if you learned that from experience?
They did ask me that.
Because that would be my first
They
question.
did say, do you know that from experience? And I said, no, but I did hear it on the Grand Ole Opry show, listening to my truck on the way to work one night about a year ago. But it's words of wisdom. You cannot deny that those are great words. But I see that the clock says 11 o'clock.
It does.
We're out of here.